going on, everybody? So in this one, I thought what I might do is not a full kind of breakdown of what's going on in the game. I think the tactical battles are more interesting. Last one turned out to be surprisingly good, but just to kind of show you where things stand. Well, if we can zoom out here, but most of the fighting is it's really actually kind of northeast Maryland, near Delaware, sometimes Pennsylvania. Looks like we're gonna have. Looks like we got a Union Army on the move here. First Corps. We'll see where they go. Okay, we're in offensive stance. That's good. Hopefully Rhett is as well, or what's known as Rhett's army. It's right. Still Johnston, who's a pretty big force. Looks like First Corps is getting pretty close. They still these Union armies that are falling back. This was an army that was beaten, but it's fallen back on Dover, and it's kind of hanging out. I can send what's known as Donovan's army over to deal them. I'm not quite clear why Rhett hasn't yet engaged. Looks like they're ready. They're close by. I don't know if he's trying to get away from Donovan. I also don't know how large it is. It's nothing. It's really nothing. And we hear some weather rolling through here. And that's in game. It's not on my end. Alright, we gotta get this Department of Ohio out of Washington before they start to think that they've recaptured the capital. But that's pretty much it. I mean, just about everything is concentrated there. Yeah, I mean, my national morale is high. My national support is probably too high. I would say it doesn't... I mean, we've been doing well, but we have been taking our hits. I'm not sure how our finances look after my latest artillery upgrades. I'm also going to see if that's a problem with other armies, or maybe it was just particular to... the army out west. No, 12-pound Napoleons are good. 3-inch ordnance is okay. 12, yeah, that's all good. Oh, we have something. I've seen this before. Yeah, fight this battle. Is this for real? I think that army is retreating. I don't think that this is going to be a real battle. Alright. We'll make this work. So we have something of a battle going on here. Well, about to get started. So we're on the Gettysburg map. We significantly outnumber them. I think more than 2-to-1. Significant artillery advantage. Oh, it's like 4-to-1 actually. So that that is more than 2-to-1. They were gathering a bunch of victory points over here, and originally I was going to line up over here, but I kind of figured it made more sense. It kind of looked like they were in the center of the map, and so they've kind of massed opposite the, just south of the angle. There is this deflate, which should make it very hard for me to shoot over. We're moving at 10 times speed because I'm still waiting for the force to move in. It was a little bit strange. When we first came on the map, it said that McCullough was routing, so I sent him to rally his army, which wasn't really a problem. I think there was just something wrong with the units being on top of one another as they entered the map, and so they thought that they were routing, but they really weren't. But yeah, that's Quartermaster's morning report. I don't really care for. Everything should be fine. Again, it's 10 times speed. That's why these things look like they're firing ridiculously fast. They're not that good. They're good. They're not that good. So once we have a line, And we're not there yet, but once we have a line, we'll start moving artillery up on the left and the right. And again, this is March 9th. It looks a little nice for March 9th, I think, but yeah, it's Delaware, but I still think it's too nice for March 9th in Delaware, but that's where we are. Oh, right, almost everything is up, so that'll be fine. McCulloch kind of needs to get himself in position a little bit here. I guess we're going to have to wait for Huger. I'll have to wait for my... Put them over there. Put cavalry over there. Put Hardy's battalion at the top of the hill, so hopefully they can just shoot down now. Oops, I left this on 10 times speed. I did not mean to do that. Alright, we'll move them up. Them up. That's right, I did not switch any of these guys to long range. Should have, certainly. This artillery needs to be... Looks like it's going to be a fine crop if my artillery doesn't ruin it, and they might. We'll see if they can shoot kind of across that little defilade there and get some good shots. HQ really needs a better position, so we'll try to get that for them. Let's see, who's not moving here? Roddy. Oh no, he's moving. So I think the other side has some guns, but not many. We're going to dismount the infantry and see if dismounted... Okay, so they don't have the option. They just don't have an option to construct breastworks. Okay. I mean, at least it's clear now and it doesn't seem like a bug. I'm not sure that there's a reason why guys on horses couldn't bring a spade with them and entrench, but alright. Alright, those guys are there. Those guys have a decent range, so have them go all out. We'll have them spit out a unit of skirmishers. Same with these guys. I want them on long range. Skirmishers are fine. Better to have a few guys die than many. And yeah, if it slows down the other side. Actually, these guys need to go here. Do these guys have a good angle? Looks shootable. I'm not sure where that Union courier is going. I guess I don't need to know. Let's make sure these guys have fully crested the hill. These guys don't seem like they'd have a problem. I can't get down all the way, so it's really hard to tell, but I assume that they're okay. I want to see if cavalry in really thick woods will get any sort of cover bonus there. It's the brigade. We won't put them on long range. Yeah, that Springfield musket does not have good range. That is okay range. Looks like somebody already routed off on their end. I guess Huger's the one, not the one that routed off, but he needs to move up. Probably keep him in reserve because I don't know what else to do with him. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's see, where's my detachment? So that's the brigade. Okay, but what is this? What is this unit here? Roddy's detachment. Good. Yeah, they should be doing that. Garnett's brigade. Does Garnett have skirmishers? I don't think so. No, he does now. 1, Eventually they'll get up in those woods and see if we can get them some sort of cover bonus. Right, plains rifle. Good enough for skirmishers, I think. These guys are not ideal skirmishers. Those guys are. Definitely Mississippi rifle's good rifle to skirmish with. Smith's Brigade. Let's go to long range. And let's take some skirms. And yeah, you got a plains rifle, so go over there and then move Smith to the right. Who's going up? Maybe that's a better place for HQ. Alright, Union's got to do something here. They're on the clock, and you know, wait a minute. They cannot entrench. What? Nobody can entrench now. Huh. That's odd, but worth mentioning. Yeah, this is definitely some stuff worth mentioning. I don't know why we can't shoot now. Or entrench now. Okay. What's that? Not sure what they're going for here. Going. I guess you made your choice as to who you're shooting. Well, it's nothing if not decisive. Alright, Huger's finally here. He's now going to contribute some skirmishers. I think we could use over here since that's where they are. Guess maybe we're down too far into a defilade so we can't see up and over it. leapfrogging our artillery up. They're firing. They're firing. I mean, the good news is this is the Gettysburg map, and so far the artillery is working as intended. Overshoot appears to be working. If in fact that's already been added, if not, it's just whatever it is has worked. But yeah, I'm puzzled as to why the constructed breastworks is grayed out now. What are these guys? That's a full 1st Brigade. Okay. So we'll go up to there. What's these guys' problem? Kind of just see if we can get them to advance and see if that will be enough. So they'll maybe fire in advance. Be nice. Looks like they're breaking. On the interest of time, since this is probably never going to be a competitive battle, I may just order everyone up. Try to get the flanks moving first, since I assume they're going to be the slowest and the furthest to move. See what the word is. Davies is in contact. Body's in contact. Yeah, I bet they are. Oops. Guess those guys ran right through the house. I don't know if the way to move them and get them to stop firing would be to tell them to assault the positions I want them to end up in. I'm gonna try it. Oh, no. Yeah, sure. Charge over there. You know. Well, that only took me about 100 hours to learn. hope they're not kind of permanently set to charge, but... these guys are not in a... Sure, try to assault things, I don't care. Not sure what that's about. Alright, let's get the whole brigade. See if we can get them to move up to the fence. Perhaps thinking they need to charge, but they really don't. Sure, you could think that. Yeah, assault one. Alright. These guys, for their part, let's try to guess where the enemy's going to be when we have these guys set up again. Hard to know. Here... yeah, that seems right. Guys to think they need to charge up there. Yeah, go ahead and retreat. I would. They're still not on long range. That might have happened because I switched them to assault. Well, that's... there probably is a way to do this without triggering them all the way down to... yeah, let's just see what happens if we kind of force path them. Oh, whoops, we're paused. That's why no one's moving. Let's see if they'll just go through and charge everything out. Try to get those guys over there. I guess also the solution is to probably just set the commander to give assault orders. I would guess. This also seems like a huge waste of infantry. We're probably going to take really, really unnecessary casualties. But it's beta testing. It's stuff happens. Alright. And now we play at 10 times speed. Well, they went forward. I don't know about the others here, though. They don't look like they did. Yeah, go through at assault speed here. Send you guys way down there so that you really knock them. That's probably not a great spot for them, but yeah, go ahead, force path through there. I don't know if skirmishers actually will assault. It's pretty bad, but actually against artillery, it would seem to be a good idea to be able to have skirmishers assault artillery. They probably would have even numbers, probably better trained to deal in those kind of situations than the arty crews. Should probably, kind of fire or get away. So do we have an engagement? It looks like looks like they've just caught up to the HQ units of the other side. Yeah, this is not that important. I kind of figured out what I wanted to figure out. And I guess if the way to do it is that it has to reduce their range for assault, I guess that's okay. It'll be a little annoying. It's one of those things they should come up with a, I don't know if it's a macro or what it's called, but just some way to do it without having to have to go through that, I think would be better. The last couple of videos have gone very long. This one I kind of feel like I've gotten out of it what I expected to get out of it. I guess I'll take a look and see if military experience rises after this. I did not know that about training. I honestly just kind of thought it would increase their morale, maybe their movement speed. But apparently, well, it does say morale shocks in battle, but I didn't know that it would kind of make them resistant to the other, whatever the other hardships are. Figure weather, fatigue from constant moving. I think all those things would be in there. So let's make sure we securely reload it in. Enemy 344 killed, we had 59 killed. So yet another tough one for them. I don't remember if it was 2-1 before, but they seem to be kind of leveling up with us. Which, yeah, I guess they have experience, but the experience they have is, I don't know, not really one of how you win battles. Overall casualties is greater than 3-1. Their national morale is much reduced. It also kind of looks like, from the relatively high national support, that they're not really imposing the hardships that they should be on their people. I mean, they should be... Definitely at this point, I mean, with this, the men fielded advantage being what it is, it's almost 2-1 for me, the CSA. They should be drafting left and right. They should be taxing stuff, you know, anything and everything, right? To try to get through this if they're serious. Certainly, the public looks like they'll withstand it. Still not really sure how national. I guess morale and support are slightly different things, but not that different. So I understand that morale is the kind of goal is to get the Union down below 25, but I'm not sure all that's... I'm not sure that should be it. I'm not sure if support and morale should be more closely intertwined. I think they should, but you didn't ask me. My credit rating has gone down to double B negative. That might be because of the upgrading of guns. I don't know, but this is good enough for now. Thanks again for coming back in. We're at March 9th now.